Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about my current tips, like easy tips just on living a healthy lifestyle. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to give you all 5 tips on just things that I do just to keep me feeling better, working out better, looking better, all that. So let's see, tip 1, I have it on my phone. So my first tip is drink water. So there's so many people who ask me, like what I do and just, how to work out and just stuff like that. And they'll say that, they don't drink water, like at all. Like I don't understand how people don't drink water at all. Like you have to drink water. Water is like magic, basically. It's good for, your digestive system, your skin, everything. So drink water. I mean, it is difficult to drink an entire gallon of water a day, but I slowly worked myself up to doing that just without even thinking about it. You will have to make sure that you wake up at a decent time, because I used to wake up way too late to try to drink a gallon of water because it's just it's too late. So I like to grab a gallon. I'm in school all day now, so I grab a gallon, grab my, I have 2 or 3 large water bottles, and I pour the gallon into those bottles and just take my little reusable bottles with me. And then I'm drinking the bottles, and that was a gallon. So that way you kind of break it up. It doesn't seem like such a huge task, but you have to drink water. And also in regards to just drinking period, you have to be mindful of just what you're drinking, because soda and juice, things like that, there's so many calories in that stuff, and it's just alcohol too. You could be eating so great and working out so great, and then you're just what you're drinking, you're drinking your calories, if you ever heard someone say that. So just be mindful of what you're drinking, but most importantly, drink water. And tip number 2 is set goals, and you have to make changes. So you can't keep doing what you're doing and expect to get different results. So a thing I like to do, they say it takes 21 days to make a habit out of something. So just choose something that you do that is affecting your fitness goals and just your health in general, and decide for 21 days you're just not gonna do that thing. And then after, you can try to reintroduce it in small increments. For me, a lot of people will end up doing soda, or I don't know, bread or fast food or just something like that. For me, it's sweets. I cannot really control myself over sweets. So what I do, if I start to feel myself getting too out of control, or when I first was getting serious with my fitness, I did 21 days, didn't eat any sweets, like cookies, candies, cakes, none of that kind of stuff. So, the first few days it was really difficult. It's almost like you're gonna have withdrawals and things like that. But by the end of the 21 days, it's normal. And now, I occasionally eat sweets, and I'm much better about, just eating a small piece of cake versus eating almost half the cake. So just pick something that you do: soda, sweets, alcohol. I don't know, you could say I'm gonna go to the gym for 21 days, anything. Go for 21 days, that way it becomes a habit, so it doesn't seem, you don't have to think about it so much. It'll just be kind of something that you do. So make changes. Let's see, tip number 3 is be patient. So you can't expect for just results to happen overnight. So you're gonna have to work out, you're gonna have to eat right, you're gonna have to be consistent for a pretty great period of time before you start to see the results that you want to see. And I'm kind of losing my voice, so sorry about that. But be patient. Don't focus on the scale, in regards to being patient, just because if you weigh yourself every single day, you won't see any changes. So weighing yourself every single day is just gonna make you crazy, and you're not gonna get to see your goals. So maybe weigh yourself once a month, and also take progress pictures. So something that helps me remind myself of why I am, on my fitness journey and why I'm enjoying it and things like that, is looking at progress pictures. So take pictures. Most of us, especially girls, I feel like guys do too, they're just secretive, but take pictures. So take pictures of like the front view, the side view, your back view. That way you can see like the different just changes that your body is making. And you know, your phone timestamps the pictures. Sometimes I like to take it on Snapchat and put the date on it, so it'll say it across, so later when I look back I can just I can see like, okay, this was the beginning of January, this was the end of January, things like that. Like me, I'm focused on just like growing muscle, so kind of backtracking on to not focus on the scale. Also remember that muscle weighs more than fat. So right now, like I weigh the most that I've ever weighed in my entire life. I'm kind of constantly right at like 140, but I'm not like, I don't feel negatively about it. I love it. Like I love it. I weigh 140 now and like it's awesome. It's because for me it's muscle. So you know, if I was just focusing on the scale every day, then I'd be, or if I was focused on the numbers of it and trying to get my weight to be decreasing, then I wouldn't be happy with my body. Like I don't want to sound like conceited or anything. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with how I look at all. So don't focus on the scale. Know exactly what you're trying to do. If you're trying to lose weight, then weigh yourself every once a month, and yeah, you would be wanting to see a decrease. If you're trying to build muscle and you see an increase, that most likely is a good thing. So just don't only solely focus on the numbers. Focus on how you look, how you feel, just, you know, being the best you, the you that makes you like you. Yeah, take pictures, look back at them, use them for motivation, post them, do whatever you want with them, but take the pictures, because the best, it's just awesome later to be able to see how far you came from where you were in the beginning. And let's see, tip 4. You have to think of it as a lifestyle and not a diet. So I hear people so much, they're like, hey, when I go to work out with you, I'm going to such and such place in 2 weeks. That is a good start. I mean, not really. It's just what's gonna happen is if anything happens in these 2 weeks or this 2 months before your event, if you do see any changes in your body, which you should see some small changes if you're consistent, right when it's time to go on the trip, you're just gonna go right back and gain that weight back and lose that progress you made, because you're just gonna let it go, because you're thinking of it like a diet, like a crash diet type of thing. So remember, it's a lifestyle, not a diet. So just focus on being overall healthy. And so this is gonna be something that you don't just drop after a certain period of time. So it's never gonna get this hard again, because you're constantly doing it and constantly getting better. So it's lifestyle, not a diet. Tip number 5 is finding what works best for you. So I hear so much, even in things other than gym, like hair, makeup, people are just like, what do you use? Tell me exactly what you use. Tell me exactly what you do in the gym. Tell me exactly your workout schedule, and tell me your workout split. What kind of protein do you use? What kind of, you can't focus so much on what other people do. Everybody's different, and everybody's body just is gonna respond differently to some things. Like there's some people that could just do, I don't know, like, you know, those people that can use any product or do anything and it just works for them. It doesn't, you know, there's no like negative effects. But some of us, some things that like I do might not work for you, or like I have the people I like to watch on YouTube, and just what the supplements they use or the workout split they use doesn't necessarily work for me. Like I ended up seeing one of like Christian Guzman, a dude's videos, in his workout split. So not really workout split, but just like the schedule. He worked, or at this time, or whatever video I watched, he's working out 5 days in a row and then take 1 day off. And other videos, like typically all the other people I watch are female, because I'm female and it just makes sense to me. But they do like legs on Monday, biceps and back on Tuesday, like abs on Wednesday, then another leg day on Thursday. It's like a very like structured thing. And so I don't know, I was trying that, and that's not when I saw my best results. My best results was when I did it Christian Guzman's way, which, so he's a guy, so I was kind of just, I was a little apprehensive about it at first, but so I've been doing his like 5 days on, 1 day off, and I do mine my 5 days I do like lower body, lower body, lower body, and those 2 days in between I do upper body. But my point, after all my rambling, is you have to find what works for you. Because if I stuck to what like the girls are doing, or those specific girls were doing exactly their workout split, then I wouldn't be seeing the results that I have been. You can try like what I'm doing, you can try what someone else is doing and things like that, but you have to find what works best for you. So be consistent, like have a plan, and just find what works for you. So try different things until you like find that sweet spot. Let's see. And my bonus tip is not to beat yourself up about anything. So like be kind to yourself. I kind of thought this would do a second ago. So at Lakewood, one of our pastors, Pastor Nielsen, he would always talk about this Bible verse. So Proverbs 24:16. And no, I don't have it memorized. I'm not like a perfect person or anything. I like looked up what the verse is, but Pastor Nielsen always reminds us that in that verse it says, the righteous fall 7 times, but they rise again. So don't beat yourself up if you mess up. Like, I get back on track, because that's what's important. It's not about the mistake you made, it's about getting back on track. So it's gonna take time, but you will get there. So that is all for my fitness tips. And I really hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all are keeping up with my channel, liking my content, things like that. And that is it. I don't have really anything else to say, so I will see y'all next time. Bye.